In today's episode of Everyday April, we are talking about the one that got away. So we are talking about makeup that I missed out on, that I wasn't able to get my hands on, that were limited edition and I didn't get a chance to purchase them. So if you want to know the products that are on my list that I wish I had in my collection but got away, then keep on watching. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Bettina and I'm the makeup enthusiast, and if you're new around here, make sure you click the subscribe button down below because we are posting a video every single day in April. So make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss out on those videos. So without further ado, let's jump on into the video and talk about the ones that got away. So I only have a pretty short list for this category or this video. I was racking my brain for quite a while to try and figure out what products I missed out on. I'm sure there are a lot more products that I missed out on, but I just can't remember them. Actually, I just remembered one more, which I will mention first, and that is the Smashbox limited edition primer waters. Now they had, I think, a citrus one, a cucumber, and potentially a coconut. I really wanted the citrus one and I was unable to get my hands on it. By the time I got to my local Mecca, they were fully sold out, unfortunately, which is very sad. And on the note of missing out on products, the Smashbox and Vlada MUA Rose Gold eyeliners. Now I know that you can get rose gold eyeliners from other brands and from other collaborations in other formulas, but I really wanted to try this one, and because I enjoy Vlada so much and I enjoyed the other products in her collection from that range and that collaboration with Smashbox, I really wanted to try the eyeliner that she released, but once again it was sold out by the time I got to my local Mecca. The next one is the Urban Decay Electrics palette. Now the reason why I missed out on this one is purely because I was too late to the party and I was pondering on it for too long and I just decided I didn't want it, and now I wish I picked it up. So I'm very sad that I didn't pull the trigger and pick it up. I went in store when Urban Decay first came to Mecca in Australia. They did have a large stock of the Electrics palette. They had it in stock for quite a while and I swatched it like every time I went in, and I just thought I wouldn't get any use out of it. Looking back now, I wish I picked it up because that would probably have been my first dabble into colourful eyeshadows, but at the time I just wasn't really experienced all that much in, I guess, makeup in general, so I gave it a miss and I wish I didn't, because that palette keeps popping up all the time on people's makeup tutorials or in people's videos on YouTube, and I just have such massive FOMO about that palette, and I just wish I picked it up when I had the chance. It was like right there in my hot little hands and I said no, and I'm regretting it ever since. The next one is the Anastasia Beverly Hills and Mario palette. Now, I didn't even know about Anastasia Beverly Hills really when Mario released his palette with them, but from what some people have said, they still say that that was the best Anastasia palette that they've ever released, and I'm really sad that I didn't get my hands on that palette or even know about Anastasia Beverly Hills back then. So I think if I did, I potentially would have picked it up, but I just wasn't really that up or savvy with the brand, so I didn't even know about it. Once it had been released and then discontinued because it was a limited edition palette and collaboration with Anastasia Beverly Hills, I found out about it and I saw the palette, and God, I wish I knew about Anastasia Beverly Hills when Mario released his palette with them. The next one is the Kat Von D La Vida Loca palette, and I know with all the controversy around Kat Von D, I wouldn't purchase any of her products nowadays, but looking back on before all the controversy with Kat Von D, I really wanted to try something from her, particularly her eyeshadows. I just never really felt compelled by any of her palettes, and looking back, the only one that really still stands out for me out of the palette collections that she's released is the La Vida Loca palette. The Saint and Sinners palette, I came close to picking that one up, but I really didn't like the packaging. But the La Vida Loca palette, it still irks me with the packaging, but it does have that beautiful outer casing, and I wish if I could get my hands on it, but it's it was limited edition. It was one of the top ones on my list that got away. Back when she released that palette, it was very groundbreaking for the market at the time, and I really wish I was able to pick it up, but unfortunately it got away. And Kat Von D wasn't even available in Australia back when she released the La Vida Loca palette. She wasn't very popular in Australia or anything like that, so I did unfortunately miss out on that one. The next is the Urban Decay and Alice in Wonderland palette. This one did not come to Australia from what I remember. I wish I did pick up the Alice Through the Looking Glass palette. Looking back now, that packaging was absolutely beautiful. From what I remember about reviews, the palette itself wasn't that fantastic, but I really wish I had it in my collection. I am a huge fan of Alice in Wonderland. I absolutely love the version with Johnny Depp in it, and like, I feel like a little piece of my childhood is missing by not having that in my collection. Like I said, the packaging was beautiful, and I wish I was able to pick this up, and I wish it came to Australia, but unfortunately it didn't. And the last one on the list is the Lorac Cosmetics Pirates of the Caribbean collaboration, and I didn't think I wanted this, but now I do, particularly the blush palette. I love the way this packaging was designed, where the blush palette was able to slide into the side of the eyeshadow palette. I think that was absolutely genius. I would really like to try that Lorac blush palette that came out in the Pirates of the Caribbean collection, and also the eyeshadow palette they had. I feel like the collection wouldn't be complete unless they were both together. Make sure you let me know down in the comments box below what is the one product on your list that got away. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you liked it. Also click the subscribe button down below so you can keep up to date on all my videos that are coming out every single day in April. That's it for this video, everyone. I hope you're having a fantastic day, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.